sit your ass down and
Sit your ass down. Sit your $5 ass down before I make $10. Man, sit your ass down.
Yes! We are back this week with the Sit Your Ass Down. Now we pay attention to the news. We pay attention to what's going on. We're not doing this to shame. We're not doing this to belittle. We're not doing this we're doing this because sometimes you get lost in your own sauce. Sometimes you feeling your own hype. Sometimes you come out with that sucker shit. And we gotta just tap you on the shoulder and say, hey, young man. Hey, young lady. You're getting a little reckless here. Please sit your ass down. The first sit your ass down for this week goes to, I never thought this person would ever be on the sit your ass down. However, you only get to sit your ass down not by the person, but by the behavior they represent. It's Kate Hudson. Kate Hudson, she was called, she had the interview with Cosmetology magazine. They asked her what was the laziest thing she ever done, and her knee-jerk response was have a C-section. Really? Laziest thing you ever done? Have a C-section. So pretty much anybody who had a C-section was lazy. So all the lives that was saved with a C-section, with all the things that was, so you didn't die on the table, so all the things that was done because medically it was a way to save your life. Oh, just plain lazy. Look, Kay Hudson's already catching on Twitter from anyone who heard this or read this article and heard all of this. And I'm pretty sure since it's the October version of Cosmo, she's going to get a whole lot more. Kate, for me, you, and everyone else, please sit your ass down. The next sit your ass down goes to the former press secretary of ours, with air quotes, president. Look, say what you feel about him, say what you want, but Sean Spicer needs to sit his ass down because we talked about the Creative Arts Emmys at the start of this podcast with some of the winners, but one of the person who won was Melissa McCarthy. And for her portrayal of Sean Spicer on Saturday Night Live. But now Sean Spicer wants Melissa McCarthy to share her Emmy for representing him. Sean Spicer said on Tuesday that he wants to share in the comedian recent Emmy win. And Spicer was asked that McCarthy's award by a reporter. I think we should share it because she's based off me. Sean, man, I thought the second you quit being a press secretary, you was sit your ass down free. You did the right thing. You moved. Somebody made a play about being you or portrayed you. No, the acting of your dumbassness got the Emmy, not you yourself. Look, last year we had to sit down and we watched OJ. We watched several versions of OJ. We watched the one on ESPN. We watched the 30 for 30. We watched the FX version of it. We watched different versions of it. You know who didn't get one trophy, one Emmy, one of the Oscars, one of the things, one award? My man OJ Simpson. So Shy, my man, you was wilding out. Melissa McCarthy had the good sense to channel your wilding out self and made it funny. She had a lot of material to work with because you presented it. So Shine, for me, you, and everyone else, man, sit your ass down. And lastly, and certainly not leastly, this week sit your ass down. Odell Beckham Jr. Look, I play fantasy football, and I did a lot in this podcast not to bring up fantasy football because it's near and dear to my heart. But if I started Odell Beckham Jr. last Sunday when he called off, he had the ankle thing. Oh, coach, my ankle hurts so bad, I can't get into the game. Oh, my ankle, I can't play. You didn't play on Sunday Night Football, but then they catch up with you. You having a dance-off with Russell Westbrook? Last time I checked, you gotta use your ankle to dance. OBJ, man, sit your ass down. Dude, you got an ankle injury. Let's say you was feeling good. The last thing I want to do is have an ankle injury, dance battle off with fucking Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook is one of the most energetic people who ever played the game of basketball. So if he brings a fraction of that to a dance floor that he brings to an NBA court, you finna bust that ass trying to have a dance battle with him. And you already on a busted ankle? My man, OBJ, please sit your ass down.